Hello, this is Kadi and Mari-Triin from Pallas University of Applied Sciences in Tartu, Estonia, and we are making this presentation for New York Textile Month. So we plan to show you at first what work we have made with warp and weft manipulation tools, and then Mari-Triin will show the works of students during the project at our school. So make waves is the idea where we want to show what kind of tools a weaver can build for warp and weft manipulation. The story of inventing started in my head in the beginning of 2000. And at first I investigated what was there. You know, the RailReed, the tool that enables the weaver to push warp in different density groups. And Yukiko Yokoyama is also an artist who had made very nice works with RailReed. My idea went to a different direction. My first attempt to build adjustable reed was in 2004. And the point was that the density of different reed groups can be adjusted individually. And this is the drawing for the utility model in 2008. So this shows the first version of Adre, adjustable reed. And this is the reed in my summer cottage. It was extremely cold, so I had to weave with wearing mittens. But I was very glad because the tool worked. And here you see how adjusting the reed density also creates slots between the warp sections. So to compare RailReed and Adre, or adjustable reed, you see the drawing 1 and drawing 2. So drawing 1 shows the logic of the formation according to RailReed, and drawing 2 shows what can be done with adjustable reed. I presented the tool and the textiles movement with it in Tallinn in 2009. And was glad that many weavers were inspired by it. And up to now, Anu Serko, who is a professional weaver, is using Adre, and here are some of her textiles that are made with the same tool. So I started to think further. And then one version of the adjustable reed was like a folding reed, or like inspiration came from Carpenter's tool. And in 2013, I split the reed into modules that could be moved on rails, thus the name RailReed. And this beautiful textile is woven by one of our students, Juula Pärdi, in 2016. So here are Juula's textiles that she made back then. And here's the explanation how you can push different warp sections in a different position. Also, from the beginning, we had an idea that it's good to make the tool so that weaver can put it in the beater, not having to drill any additional holes or anything. But then started the period of competitions. We entered into a business idea competition with a group of students from different universities in Estonia. And this turned me from inventor into an entrepreneur, because the competition kind of gave us ideas how we should develop the tool for weavers. we started to also make loom hacking courses, and up to now we have made those courses also in Europe, in Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Latvia, Lithuania, Netherlands. And so this is one way of promoting the warp and weft manipulation techniques among weavers. Here are some samples from Icelandic course and from a course in Sweden. And one other idea for manipulating weft was stepping reed. I created a set of dents that could be pushed forward so that you can create waves in weft. And now it has developed into a very simple set with only some dents that are built of bicycle spokes that push the weft into waves. And artist Mari-Triin Kirs has made great installations with stepping reed. The other idea how to manipulate warp is with rigid heddle modules. And here you see that I created some slim modules and put it on the loom so that I can also make twists into warp groups. And these are also made with the same idea that by twisting warp groups, you can create forms into the textiles. This is Mari-Triin Kirs weaving with RailReed, and she used a transparent material for weft, so the warp line symphony is very well seen. And here you see how reed modules can be moved on the rails. And this is part of her works in an exhibition in 2023. And these are also parts of her installation. The work was named Misty Stories. It consists of 7 high textiles. So RailReed can also be used in creating fabrics for furniture. So this is Mari-Triin's work for interior textile. And this is also cotton. This is my weaving. And the jacket design was made by Anneli Arro. So Caroline Carlson from USA sent a picture about her work generations. She also uses RailReed, and we are very glad when artists and weavers who use RailReed sent us pictures about works. Jenni Karhunen from Finland used linen materials, flax, to create this beautiful set of curtains. And during these years, I'm very thankful for a whole lot of people, most of all to fellow weavers and teachers who have supported the project, but most of all, many innovative weavers all over the world who have participated in our courses and ordered RailReed for their experiments. We like to keep it so that 2 artists, Kadi and Mari-Triin, are building the tool for the weavers wanted.
Last year, we started our warp and weft manipulation project together with Kadi, and we connected this project with our weaving course to get to see what students also can create for our project. Here I am in 2019, together with one of my fabrics, woven as my graduation project. And from that, I started my interest in fabric weaving. And now I'm here teaching, and weaving at our school is taught in 3 courses. Weaving rugs for interior, jacquard weaving, and weaving fabrics in connection with body. So we manipulated warp and weft to make fabrics for weaving. Here you can see samples woven by students, which they developed into fabrics that can be worn on body. With RailReed, as you can see, you can change the shape of fabrics while weaving to make the right adjustments without any further cutting or sewing. So for this vest, the student used reedless weaving to create this structure on this fabric, and it was woven as one piece on a loom. The students are always very creative and use reedless weaving technique and stepping reed to achieve such surfaces and shapes. This piece was woven with RailReed, and this dress you have already seen on our poster for this event, and this was woven using this reedless weaving technique, which allowed to make this shrinking lower hem of the dress, and also the floats create the sides for the dress and the holes for the arms to come out. You can see that we used this special kind of chunky yarn for weaving that was also made by our colleagues in our local factory, and the students are always very happy to use these colorful and chunky yarns. For this dress, RailReed was also used to create these waves in warp, and the students are always encouraged to already think about what the shape of the fabric should be, to already take it into account while weaving. They also have to create the story for their collection, and for this collection the student wanted to depict the underwater life, and as you can see, the student used very creatively the stepping reed weaving method, and at the same time she already thought through what the shape and has to be, and created already these holes inside the fabric, so that the fabric could be worn and shouldn't be cut later. This fabric used reedless weaving to create these very beautiful waves in weft. And it is always very good to see how students use the techniques to create their very own projects. So now you are going to see how this year students are wearing the works from last year's students, to get to know their future assignment, and to get the feeling what they are going to create themselves, and hopefully also develop their own ideas. Here you also can see a little bit of our schoolyard, and it was when we filmed the video, it was very warm and sunny, so it was a very nice to do this kind of assignment with the students. And yeah, as you can see, the fabrics can be worn very easily. So now you are going to see how we attach the tools on the looms. Here I am warping the rigid heddles, heddle modules on the loom. And in my opinion, it is very easy to set up the weaving for this type of weaving, because you don't need any heddles and treadles, because the rigid heddle modules do all the work. And modules allow the students to create very this kind of wavy fabrics, and you can also take the modules off from the frame very easily to turn them around to create twists in warp. So this is a very creative kind of weaving. And as you can see, these clips are also used to hold the modules on the frame. So it would be not too difficult to weave at the same time. And yeah, now we are going to see how these warp twists look like in the fabric. Yeah, in my idea for this type of weaving is that like the weaving doesn't have to be the same all the time. So here is this type of twist, and I think it is good how the students get the feeling that weaving doesn't have to be the same all the time, that they can also do these very creative things on a loom too. And I don't know, I really like when students get the motivation to use looms as their tools in their further development also. Here you can see how the warping of RailReed is happening, and usually many threads are going from between the holes of the module to get this a little bit thicker structure for the fabric. And you can see that the RailReed is attached in front of the beater, and you can also see here how the adjusting of the modules is. And when you adjust the modules, then you adjust the density of the fabric, of the threads, and also it creates this wavy surface for the fabric. And yeah, you can also connect, attach the modules. Here you can see the stepping reed technique. It is very simple, and it is right now, I think it is quite popular with the students also, because it is not very difficult to weave with this tool, and at the same time it creates very interesting surfaces for the fabric. And but at the same time, you also have the regular reed in the beater, so it makes weaving a little bit quicker. Here you can see the student working with reedless weaving, and she uses these additional tools to pull the weft threads together. But the idea is that you can adjust the threads in warp by hand. So it is very creative and not how fabrics usually look like. So this is all from me, and thank you.
So these are our students.
Yeah. So hello from us to New York.